What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream, and today we are going to be playing pubs and also some stuff I need to talk about. The stream won't be too long, probably like hour maximum, minimum, maybe hour and a half the max, so it won't be ages, but yeah, if you're new, subscribe and let's get into it. So yeah, I joined Miss by Spock and I have something to talk about. Don't worry, it's not another way to talk about stream where I talk about multiple different things. It's something that you guys need to understand about, and I've just understood about as well. It's something I've literally only just started to understand now, and it explains why this has happened in the first place. And it's nothing to do with the drama, what I've done, and it's nothing to do with this community much. Well, actually, it depends how actually it is, but it's something about another person. Like I said, just get ready for what I'm about to say. I'll wait for more people to come in the chat. By the way, you're gonna be shocked when I say this, when I say what I have to talk about, because this is gonna completely make you regret for what it'll make you regret. Well, it might make some of you regret doing what we actually originally did. Right, get ready to find out what it is. Well, nothing Atom. It's nothing serious. I'm gonna talk about something. You know the whole Flick. You know who Flick's German, right? I know you're gonna ready for what I'm about to say. This is gonna shock you. Some of the stuff he's done, he actually didn't understand it was bad in the first place, and it also, you can refer back to some stuff I've done, which is also stuff that I don't understand. You know the whole Flick's German pedo stuff. Get ready for it. It was actually him being catfished the entire time. Literally, you can even ask Flick's German, and even probably his community. It was him being catfished. He thought it was someone similar to his age, but then obviously it was an 8-year-old or some pretend to be an 8-year-old. So the whole pedo stuff wasn't actually, you know, the whole stuff. Well, apparently that people thinking Flick was a pedo is not true. It was actually him being catfished, basically. Like I said, my friend told me that, and I just understood about it. Flicks never actually was a pedo in the first place. Well, never a pedo in that situation. It was him being catfished. He thought it was obviously in probably 14-year-old or something similar to his age. But no, obviously it was an 8-year-old. So it was actually him being catfished. So I hope you understand that. Flicks was not a pedo from what I know of. From that evidence I saw though, the whole stuff I'm not going to talk about too much. It did have some stuff, a bit sus stuff in it. It wasn't actually Flicks doing anything bad. He didn't understand that he was being catfished. I even asked him about it just to be certain, and he said himself he didn't understand that he's being catfished. Also, the whole... Now, this is something I believe this is true, and I think it is. The whole inappropriate stuff that Flicks German has said, or the whole inappropriate, any of the inappropriate stuff Flicks has said, from what I know of, and if you guys can back me up with this, that'd be great. I believe Flicks did not understand it was bad in the first place, and actually, for example, I once said the F slur without understanding that it was a slur. So at the end of the day, people do bad stuff that they don't actually understand it was bad in the first place. I'm hoping that Flicks does understand though that some of the stuff he did do, like the impressive stuff he did say was bad, but if it was him not knowing what it was, then it's more understandable. Also, the drama between me and German Tastic is now chill. I had a talk with him on call just then. He's gone for dinner though anyway, so hopefully he comes back soon. But yeah, and I'm starting to think, and also it was kind of our fault for starting the drama. We've kind of provoked the drama with like Sherman's community. We were the ones who kind of provoked it. No, because when we originally thought he did all the messed up stuff, obviously we all attacked him and that stuff. It was wrong of us to do that. It was wrong of us to do that. It was wrong of us to do that, chat. So you have to understand. Hello, folks. So chat, you have to understand that Flix was not a pedo, it was him being catfished. The inappropriate stuff he said, from what I know of, was him not knowing that it was bad. As long as he now knows, okay, I got knocked spot, please help. As long as Flix didn't understand that it was bad in the first place, then that's more understandable. Right, good work, Spot.
I didn't understand in the first place, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
The whole the whole offensive stuff he said, like the death threats and that stuff. What I will say, again, it could all come down to anger issues. Some of the offensive stuff he said. He has anger issues, and also I have a friend at school. Well, not really my friend, but can be sort of friends though, not really though at the same time. Also swears whenever they get angry or says offensive stuff. So again, it was Flix being angry, and also you got to understand that Flix is autistic as well, so he's not going to understand those stuff, and I'm autistic myself. Literally, people can change, and what they did in the past shouldn't affect our thoughts. Like I said, people can change. I'm trying to change. It looks like Flix is trying to change. But now you have to.
Because I'm going to change now.
Flix, now, as long as you understood what you did was wrong, then I'm willing to forgive you. As long as you now understand what you did was actually not right. Like the whole death threat stuff wasn't really a good thing to do. The whole inappropriate stuff that you said, which as long as obviously with some of it you might not have understood. Yeah, I will go time shot at him. So chat, I think you're gonna probably all regret now us attacking Germany in the first place, because it could have made things worse. It explains why all this threats has happened and that stuff. So does everyone in chat understand now that Flix never was actually that bad as we thought? He did, yes, of course, did do some bad things, but like the whole inappropriate stuff, it was him not understanding what it was. Like, I've done stuff before which I didn't understand that was bad, like for example the EFSLR. So yeah, we all do stuff at the end of the day that we don't know is bad. I bet every single one of you in chat right now, if not most of you, have done something bad without realising that it was bad.
Yeah, I agree.
I guarantee you every single person is. Like I said, this is not me going to say that Flix is definitely getting unbanned straight away. I'm only going to unban him if people actually want him to. I'm not going to decide myself. It really comes down to if the community really desperately want him to. And and for those who aren't watching the stream, I am going to make a full-on announcement about this in the server, so people actually get an understanding of what really actually went down.
Yeah, I'll be active. I can actually help you, but...
People on the spot. Nice, with that dead. Yay, we got him. Oh yeah, was that chapter 5? I don't know if it's likely if you've been the new dev team though, because I don't want to have too many devs, because I've got quite a few requests from others, and I don't want to have too many devs, because at the end of the day, more devs equals a higher risk of leaking, of stuff being leaked. Athens says this: it still seems too far for Germans to still wanting to have stuff on the 8-year-old if he was getting catfished. It's still Flix, I do understand. It's still Flix, it might have been a bit. Hold up, at the end of the day though, he's only 14, so he's not classed pedo. If he was 16, then he wouldn't have been classed as a pedo for that. And plus he was being catfished. He didn't know it was an 8-year-old in the first place. He thought it was like 14-year-old or someone similar to his age.
Yeah.
What other age was him? I'm gonna get Sparks to understand about what really went happen. If Sparks don't understand, whatever, I guess. Plus, I think you and Sparks used to be friends anyway, so I think it's about time. And chat, I am not gonna say you have to be friends with Flix German. If you still don't like him, that is fair enough, and that's understandable. But we have to understand. We do have to understand now that what actually he's not as bad as we really thought. Yeah, listen, everyone, chat, listen, chat.
I'm gonna apologise now. I'm just gonna apologise now. Well, I didn't understand anything. To be honest, I didn't understand what I did, but what I did was pretty messed up. But I didn't realise what those words mean.
Like,
So,
like I said, for
yeah.
example, I didn't understand what the F slur meant, or what the F slur was. Again, what? Well, not necessarily, but what I'm here to basically say is that the German Tastic did some of this stuff because he didn't understand what he didn't understand what he meant. Plus, he has like autism, anger issues. He might have other disabilities, which is possible. Now, of course, if he didn't have autism, then I would probably, if he didn't have any of these disabilities, then I probably wouldn't have accepted him for that. Disabilities definitely do make me accept his apology a bit, because at the end of the day, autistic people or people with disabilities are not going to, probably don't understand all some of the stuff that they truly did. Again, I'm not saying you guys have to be friends with Flix. You can still not be friends with him if you really want. And even Atom, wait, I don't know that when you joined the community, you didn't understand what the Oslo was. Again, even Atom did something that bad that you didn't understand. I bet everyone here right now is going to understand what I'm on about. Over there, understand this whole stuff, what really went down. Sparks, I'm not sure if he will though. Again, it's also gonna. I'd recommend asking your parents, checking if your parents are fine with it, because I'm not sure if they necessarily will 100% want me to. If they will want you to, because. But, huh? Well, we'll see though what they say. Cause I'd rather you check with them. Because if you remember, I said the Oslo sometimes, and then people told me it was a slur. My dad usually said it, and usually my mum got mad, and I thought it was funny. I guess not now. So again, even after you did something bad without realising, I'm really going to have to confront Sparks so he really understands what actually went down. Because I don't think Sparks is going to have a good understanding of what actually went down. Well, he might, but also might not. Actually, I'm going to invite him right now and see if he can actually understand all of this. Oh, okay. Well, actually, let me finish this game.
So, are you winning so far?
Bro, what the fudge? What is wrong with my... Bro, what is wrong with... Bro, okay, what is going on with my game? No, I sorted it.
I see what's going on. Like, I think the keyboard and the controller is actually glitching out.
Also, Flix, Atom is saying he's sorry for what you did to your channel. It was a bit too far. From what I know of, from what I know of Atom, you obviously changed the name of his channel, changed some stuff, delete, I think, the ones that were inspired by Geofax. Like the award battle royale stuff, because obviously you probably weren't happy that was a copy of Geofax and other YouTubers.
Yeah. I have got a good idea for the channel. So the idea is I'll probably help Daniel and his friends about. I'll help you and your subscribers with videos.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna get my gold auto on them. Hello, Dad? Pizza. Come in. Coming after I finish my game, Dad. I'm coming. Oh, Spock, I'm gonna have to go FK. I'm really sorry. I've got pizza. I'll be right back. Sorry, Flix, I've got to go get pizza. I'll be back.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
Spock, please protect me, because I've got to go get pizza. And Dad wants to come down now.
No, I'll protect you. I'll protect you.
I'm on that Spock, because obviously you're not on my game, Flix.
I am sorry.
I'm talking to Spock, because he's my Please protect Spock, I'll be quick.
Daniel's screen, make sure to subscribe to his channel. I want everyone to support Daniel.
If you can hear the screaming, please ignore it, because I think my brother's screaming right now. He always does it. Like literally, when he screams in his room, I can literally hear it right from my wall, and I think. Oh, you want pizza for now? Oh, you got pizza for dinner too? See you later. Oh, see you there, awesome. A lot of us having pizza for dinner. Looks like. Flex, if you can hear a little bit of a scream, please ignore it. He seems to be mildly listening right now. Okay, I'll concentrate. Got pizza, I want to eat, but I've also got to concentrate on the game.
Yeah, I like pizza, it's very good.
I usually have that every week, at least.
I mean, my favourite's probably pepperoni or sausage pizza.
I prefer normal cheese pizza, just tasty.
Yeah, obviously. And speaking of food, cheese delicious, but... Yeah.
But listen, chat, I hope you now understand what Flix was actually like. That it wasn't him being intentionally bad. Yes, he might have done some stuff that could have been intentionally bad, possibly, but the pedo stuff, which we thought it was, is fake. It was him being catfished. The whole inappropriate stuff was him not understanding what it was, how bad it truly was. The whole, what is it? The whole death threat stuff and offensive stuff. The death threat stuff maybe you shouldn't have said, Flix, but the other stuff, again. It's understandable. Like I said, you need, but like I said, you do need to understand though what you actually did was bad, though. But at least now you know it's bad. You just got to like be careful what you do next time.
I'll be careful next time.
I just need to tell Sparks about it so he can understand. Cause I don't know if Sparks is going to understand.
I think Sparks is probably not going to regret it.
Well, I hope he does now after this. And yes, even if Flix does get unbanned, I'm not unbanning anyone else. Because actually, some of the stuff we did was kind of provoked the drama. We were bringing it to an. Well, me and Flix have actually calmed down now. I'm basically zero. If you didn't know, the whole pedo stuff, by the way, what we thought was pedo stuff is all fake. It was literally Flix being catfished because he thought it was a 14-year-old or like teenager or someone similar to his age, but. Obviously, it was 8-year-old, or someone pretending to be an 8-year-old. We also the whole inappropriate stuff he said. Some of the inappropriate stuff he must have he did was him not knowing it was bad. If he knew it was bad, then I would have probably not unbanned him. If any of the stuff he did, or he didn't understand it was bad, or it was because of disabilities. I just didn't have a good understanding what it was, then that's more reasonable. But if he deliberately do it, then that would have been. Bro, I'm gonna probably die to the storm. Bro, yes, I told you. Was it war? It was kind of like war, but it was kind of War Zero. It was a bit of War Zero between my community and Flix's community. I'm gonna tell Sparks. I'm gonna get Sparks to join real quick. Well, I'm not forcing him to join, but I'm gonna send him an invite so he understands about this. It's time for Sparks to understand. That's my main priority, is for Sparks to understand. Oh, you did zero. Zero. Maybe you shouldn't have pretended to him, because then he would have thought that he was actually dating someone. But still.
To be honest, the reason why I need to go for this because I'm playing with my sister. Right, so you pretended. I thought you had a sister for
Let me, he said in the chat, remember when I pretended to have a sister, then I dated him and he still thinks that. Well, I mean, if he thinks that as a sister, that you have a sister, then still does, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah.
But chat, do you understand that? Do you understand though that Flix wasn't actually as bad as we thought? Well, I mean, he still did. He still did all the stuff, but even this again because of disabilities or not understanding what he truly actually did. Like the pedo stuff was literally him being catfished. The whole some of the stuff that he did was probably aggroed by us, like the whole community war and that stuff. Yeah, we kind of aggroed it. We didn't like start it because obviously. Bro, I need to open my window. It's been so warm today.
Yeah, I mean, it is really warm for I don't know.
Yeah, we've had a heat wave. I heard even Spain's hit like over 40 degrees, and even France, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Which I think that's very unusual since it's only south from our country, only a little bit south.
I've been to Greece and it was warmer than you expected.
Probably because of the heat wave. Maybe you were there during the heat wave or something.
Yeah, obviously. Because Greece is actually at that southeast of Europe.
Again, it's not like however, it's not like on the equator, nowhere near the equator, like how so like compared to some of the African countries.
Nowhere near the equator. It's quite really hot in Greece.
Hello, Lucky Luck. Welcome to the stream.
And speaking of equators, there is a country called Equatorial Guinea, and it's actually in the equator, and it's a country as well. When I used to join the stream, I used to say the fun facts. Like, the fun facts was that Sudan has more more pyramids than Egypt. And I meant pyramid. More pyramids, not more Egypt. That wouldn't make any sense. But, you know. Daniel.
Yeah.
Should I help with your channel?
It's up to you, Flix. I mean, I'm not gonna force you to. I don't like forcing people to anything. If you really want to, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna help with the channel. So I am probably gonna tell people to subscribe to you.
You need to tell your community, Flix, that I have officially, stopped the whole drama between my community and your community. I still think people are going to still be bullying you, but it is not okay what they are doing.
Yeah.
It is not okay what people are doing, especially when it's autistic people as well.
Yeah.
That was a
My ex-girlfriend was autistic.
Oh, well, Violet, who used to be my girlfriend, was also autistic. We're best friends still though. Like, still really good friends.
Are you still with her?
But still, yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Oh, do you know when I used to be killed? I used to talk about my cat. Like, I used to talk about my cat, and the jokes were pretty funny. About my cat. Well, some of my jokes are kind of funny. But some of my jokes are not funny, really. If I have to be honest. Daniel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm self-promoting, but can you help me with my channel? Because my next goal is 500 subscribers. I need to have a community post. Like, I'm not gonna force you and stuff. Like, why would I force people? Because I'm gonna help you out with my channel. Okay, in other news, I have a friend called Sobactastic. He told me that he plays Fortnite now. But he still has it since 2018. So pretty much, I think Sobactastic was an OG, but he wasn't playing too much Fortnite. So yeah, guys, if you're watching this stream, please subscribe to Daniel Plays FM. Well, no, Daniel Plays Games. Please subscribe to Daniel Plays Games. It would be so appreciated. He needs to get to what is it? Well, what's your next goal? Wait, is your next goal 1.1k subscribers?
Yeah.
Alright, get him to 1.1k subscribers. I'm gonna go on SofaBlade and see how much subscribers you've got. I know you have 1.07k subscribers, but I'm still gonna check. So hold on.
If perfect, so the whole infected stuff and death threats you said, was it all because of anger issues and you just not being I'm not in like I just didn't know what you're thinking?
Yeah. I'm gonna check your subscriber count. Apparently, it says that you have 1,070 subscribers. That's pretty nice. Like, you've got 1,070 subscribers. Because next song should be 1,100 subscribers. That's his next goal, by the way. Like, Daniel Plays FM is trying to do his best to try and get more subscribers. So yeah. I'm thinking about adding you on Fortnite.
Let me check chat. Let me check what's going on in chat. Yeah, you can all join the party. Want me to play your BR map? We'll see, dude. I don't want to promise anything. Like, listen, I don't want to say that I'm going to do something and then I actually don't do it.
Yeah.
That's the problem, like.
Because it might count as clickbaiting. I think. And sorry if I'm wrong, by the way. Oh, hold on. Wait, Daniel. Binkoon told me that Sparks is gonna forgive me. Oh, let's go.
Wait, Sparks forgived you?
Yeah, Sparks is gonna forgive me.
Finally, we got someone who finally got Sparks to understand about this, because finally, I was about to tell him myself, but wait, who's told Sparks?
I don't know, but I think you just told me that Sparks is forgiving me, and you said I think so.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good news. That is good news. Fantastic news.
I know, right? Fantastic. More like German-tastic. It would be funny. Hold on. Let me just add you up online.
Felix, I do need you to tell your community that we have calmed down all this drama now. Cause I'm still unsure. I'm still think some people in your community still gonna hate me. And if again, that's fine. And if any of you guys in chat still don't like Flix, again, that's perfectly fine. I ain't gonna be bothered by that. This ain't me forcing you, but this is trying to get you to understand.
Yeah. Daniel is correct.
Now, listen, all the other people who have been banned, like Gushiorio, Overcharged, they're not coming back because them stuff they've done is like deliberately doing it. Like the Flix, however, is a different story. Yes, he might have done stuff that was worse than them, much worse, but it was all stuff he didn't understand. Others are just Oscar.
That was a fun experience for me. Like a long experience.
Oscar, I haven't. Well, Flix has told me that he's not been making fun of cancer.
Yeah, like why would I make fun of?
I mean, making fun of cancer would be a very fricked up thing.
Why the hell would I make fun of?
Yeah, why would someone do that? Honestly, I don't think Flix would potentially do that. I don't think I've never made fun of cancer myself, well, from what I know of.
Yeah. It's cancer is really serious. People just die.
You meant his friend? Oh, his friend was making fun of cancer? Flix, is that right? Was your friend making fun of cancer?
Wait, say it again?
Oscar was saying that you were making fun of cancer, but then he actually meant your friend.
Yeah, that's not right.
Wait, Flix, did you? Well, if you.
Wasn't making fun of her.
Well, even if your friend did or not, it is pretty a messed up thing to joke about. Pretending to have cancer? Bro, don't. So he was?
Okay, here's a story.
Alright, let's listen.
If I do this, I'm sorry. So, apparently, okay, so, Pop-Tart's cousin thought that Pop-Tart has cancer, but when he realised that he doesn't have cancer, which is great news. So that's why cancer is not a good thing to talk about. It's really a serious thing. Because in real life, people die from cancer.
Obviously, I've read articles about it before.
It is sad how people die from cancer. It's not really good.
Wait, you asking if I'm Flix's friend? Well, Oscar, think about it. Some of the stuff he's done is him not understanding that it was actually bad. For example, the pedo stuff. It wasn't actually him being a pedo. He was being catfished. So he wasn't actually a pedo. If he was 16 and he deliberately knew that was an 8-year-old, then yes. Now, Oscar, let me explain something, okay? The whole stuff the Flix German's done, is like, it's him not knowing it was bad. For example, the pedo stuff, like I was saying, it was him being catfished. Yes, he shouldn't have actually said all that stuff to them, but still, it was him being catfished. Literally, he thought it was a 14-year-old, but it was an 8-year-old, or some potentially an 8-year-old, whichever it was, of the two. It was if he Wait, so it was to see if he was or not? Okay, and Flix thought it was a 14-year-old, which obviously he said originally, but then it wasn't. So wait, there's the whole entire time, it was not, wait, so the entire time, there was not an 8-year-old. It was people seeing if Flix was a pedo or not. Listen, Oscar, like, if he was over 16, and he did all that stuff, yes, then he would have been classed as a pedo, but because he's not, he's 14. I mean, yes, it's reasonable if you were 16 or over. That's what he said. Also, Oscar, some of the inappropriate stuff he said, he didn't understand that it was bad in the first place. For example, I said the F slur before without knowing that it was actually bad, and I had to even say that he thought the R slur wasn't actually that bad as well. Like, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, a lot of people must have done something without realising it was bad. Spock, I've got an idea to make this fair. I think you get one supply drop each, and then I get the left side of the chest, and then Roxanne, you get the other side. Is that fair? I do it with Spock as well. So I get one supply drop, you get one, and then I get left, you get right. I'm gonna get one supply drop, so you can take the other. You can have a chest from here though, Spock, just because you haven't got any chests, but I'll take these ammo boxes. There you go, that's your loot. Maybe you can loot. Yeah, you can take that safe, and I'm going to take the other safe. So again, Oscar, this is not me saying you have... Oscar, what? Oscar, let me explain, okay? Bro, you seriously leaving this... Oh, you don't like Flix? Oh. If I have to do anything with Flix, and don't worry, he's not going to be in the dev team anyway, if you're going to ask. Like, I don't have plans, I don't want to, because obviously I don't know how good his maps really are, plus he hasn't a project. See you, Oscar. Oscar, if you want to talk about this further, then, if you need to talk about anything further about if the apparently his friend making fun of cancer, let me know. Also, but also the whole entire, like, offensive stuff he said, again, he has anger issues, as you doesn't understand, and plus we kind of provoked all the drama, provoked some of the drama that started. Like, we kind of provoked it.
Yeah, I have to agree with Daniel, like, I was getting catfished.
And we kind of started all that drama in your community, Flix, well, between my community and your community. Obviously you wanted the community more, but then we kind of provoked you into doing it, or made you into doing it. And ever since then, it's just been going back and forth, people getting bullied, people getting harassed, and all that stuff. And listen, I'll say this one more time, chat. This is not me forcing you to be friends with Flix. If you don't like him in any way, that's perfectly fine. I'm not bothered by that. What I am bothered by is that you guys at least understand that that we didn't know that some of the stuff he did was actually him not understanding that it was truly that bad. But like I was saying, for example, I once said the F slow without realising it was bad. So please, you got to understand, Oscar. I've heard evidence that apparently Sparks has understood about this now. Well, that's what according to what Flix says. I don't know. I haven't seen Sparks say anything himself though. I haven't seen what he officially said himself, but I have heard some. Let me have a look though.
I'll probably screen things for him. Like, probably screen and playing with his battle royale or something. Playing his other creative maps if he can. So.
Alright, let me see announcements. I hope Sparks will finally understand about this.
Yeah, I hope
Because I mean, according to Flix, he has, or might have, but I don't know anything 100% for sure. I don't know enough information though to be certain that if Sparks actually has accepted your apology or not. Except, or I understood now what you truly, what you did. And I'm gonna talk to him about it and see. Flix, about I'm not gonna guarantee the unban of you in the community. It's not gonna be guaranteed though. It's if the community actually want it. I am going to be telling I'm going to be telling my dev team, the whole entire dev team as well, who hasn't been watching the stream, that, and getting everyone to understand. Well, I'm not going to force them to understand, but just. I don't know any information on that yet for sure. So when Sparks next comes on, I'm gonna. Bro, gold auto, that's OP because it's 100 damage. And also, I'm happy to announce, Flix, also, I don't know if you've been aware of this, but I am happy to say that I'm returning Adventurous Royale soon. Not Chapter 2 though, because I do feel like Chapter 2 was a bit eh. Going back to Chapter 1, but so it will start back on Season 6. It won't go revert to Season 1, it'll be Season 6. So the real 6.0 really does come out soon. I want to enter that other turret, I want to enter that other one, I want to... Oh, never mind. Slow walking, yeah. I don't get how you do this though doing this map. Like, I wanted it myself, but I didn't know how to do it. Like, I don't know. Was it a website, or do you have to use like a certain app? Hold up, do you have to draw that entire map just to get it the same, or do you, or is it on like on whatever app it is to get it? Is the way to download that image or something so you can actually do it and then edit it from there? So it's the map, right? That was map, right? I want to see if I can do that and maybe do it myself. Like, I don't get how you meant to get it, or if you have to draw it. Because when I saw yours looked the exact same.
To be honest, for mobile, I actually use IBIS Paint.
Yeah, is it? Do you have to download IBIS Paint or something like that? Whatever. Because when I saw yours looked the exact same. So I'm like, is it? Oh.
Give you the maps. I actually have the maps for you.
Like, is there like a picture that you can download that has it or something?
Yeah, like, to do the borders, well, when you eliminate a country, you pretty much remove the borders.
And then just like redraw them. I think that's an easy one to do. That's not what I'm confused about.
Yeah.
The whole spin the wheel thing, I believe you probably have to do a spin the wheel app or something like that.
Yeah, unless if you have a computer, you can actually use a website called Wheel of Names. Like, it's pretty good. But for the editor, I think you would have to use probably it's hard to. Sorry. Just an editing app or something. But for my part, I use InShot.
Oh, wait. Can you? Is there any maps you can like? Is there a way to download it, Flix, or something, so I can like, get it? Wait, is there a way to download that picture? Exact picture.
I mean, if you want to do those, if you want to do those, because I know your channel is like a games channel. You can actually, if you have another channel, like you can make a channel and pretty much do like battle royale videos, kind of like what GeoFact does.
Alright, anyway, I'm gonna end the stream though, but I'll still talk to you, Flix, anyway.
I know you're not going to trust me, but that wants to help me again. Yes, he does. He really